High School band generates a lot of excitement at football games. In 2010, the new Porter High School will open with their band. Magnolia High School went through that this year. We talked with their band director during a recent football game about how this impacted their band program.
It's tough the first couple of years of the split. Right now we have all the 12th graders still. Next year will be a full split. It does give a chance for some of the students that aren't being used for stuff or maybe haven't been leaders to step up because it creates more leadership roles. So on that end it's a positive. But on the other end, it's still going to be tough for you those first few years you go through a split.
Okay.
I spoke with the New Caney band director about the new Porter High School.
So when New Caney High School splits into two schools, will you be going to the new high school or are you going to be staying here?
That's the decision that hasn't been made yet. I've talked to him about it, and I'll be allowed to be considered for the position. And so I just have to make up my mind within the next year which school I'd rather be at, and then go ahead and tell the administration what I want to do.
Approximately how many students are you planning on, is the school planning on missing?
I would assume we're going to lose about half of our students, maybe a little bit half of the band. Most of the kids that came from White Oak would be the ones going to the new school. So those numbers are a little bit lower than our Keeper Crossing kids, but we're still going to lose at least a third to a half of our band in Porter.
How do you feel about having to compete against what you once called your students?
Well, that would be a little bit different. Probably not as much as like athletics has to compete against their friends and their teammates. But as far as band's concerned, competition, they'll be first couple years what they call JV competition instead of varsity. So we'll be at varsity and they'll be at JV. So we really won't be competing against each other right away. So by the time we actually compete against each other, they'll probably no longer be my students. They'll be somebody else's students.
Okay, one final question. How is the Spirit Band from Eagle Land preparing to cope with the loss of so many band students?
We'll just have to take it one day at a time. We'll see what happens, and next year we'll start identifying how many students are leaving to go to Porter, and then we'll have to make adjustments to our instrumentation and hope we're not losing everybody in one section. That it's a kind of a cross section all the way across the band. But it's going to be an exciting time, one we'll just have to learn how to deal with.
More Eagle Vision after this.